What is good, YouTube world? It's Jay Coffee tapping in with an NFL blog, some NFL news for you guys. Now listen, I've been making a series of videos this season so far talking about the Dolphins quarterback situation, as a lot of Fins fans have been, anxious and they want to see Tua come in. And my take has been, just relax. It is what it is. Fitz, you might not have that much faith in him or think he's the best QB, but he's your best bet this year. Stick with Fitz. Let Tua come along and learn a little something and progress. And, we'll see where he's at next season. You don't want to rush this guy out there. He's injury prone. Don't want to kill his confidence, etc. But today we got to see some Tua action late in the game as the Dolphins smashed the Jets, who are just hot garbage. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment, but the Jets are just a joke. They're so bad. I feel for Jets fans, but then again, I kind of don't, because when my Bills were down and out, the Jets fans were one of the ones that just talk a lot of shit, man, and just, could never give a little bit of props here or there where they may be needed. You know what I mean? Because I like to talk football, I don't like to talk shit, and I can talk with a rival fan and bring up some valid points about, where each teams may have some good and some bad, etc. But the Jets fans, it is what it is. You guys are really bad right now. You'll see a lot of different tweets popping up on the screen from Jets media. It's just, we'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. But anyways, let's talk about Tua coming out there late in the game. Fitz is, got the job done. And they say, warm up, Tua. So Tua comes in, completes some passes, and gets this experience of playing on the NFL level under his belt. You know what I mean? And after the game, you see him talking about how he went back out on the field, like at an exact spot where he completed a pass and FaceTimed his parents and was like, Mom and Dad, look, etc. And then he's talking about how when he came in, you'll see in the video, Fitz is pumping up the crowd. Everyone's going wild, chanting Tua's name. And Tua said, right, talking about Fitz, I love this guy. Like, as a mentor, he's the best guy you could ask for. He's got 16 years in the league. There's things that you can't teach that aren't about skill, that are just about being that mature NFL veteran quarterback. And he was just like, every drive of the game, whether it's good or bad or whatever the attitude is out there, Fitz comes to me, he talks with me about what happened out there. This is something that's going to happen. This is how you overcome this. This is how you deal with this. Don't let this get in your head. While Fitz is out there playing, trying to win the game. You know what I mean? He talks with Tua, and he did that today when Tua got to go out there as well. And my point in bringing all this up is, listen, fans, you guys are 3-3. Okay. I got a lot of good things to say about this team. You guys have a lot of fight and everything. You could possibly be fighting for a wild card spot. You guys aren't the best team talent wise, but there's a lot of good points out there on that field with you guys. But my point with this is, look at this interaction between Fitz and Tua. Tua is not ready to start, man. He's coming along. He's taking this all in. He's, still have injury questions about, where his health is. And you can just see where the maturity level is, right? Like, I'm not trying to make fun of him and call him a little kid or anything like that. I'm just saying, when you hear what Fitz is saying, or Tua is saying to the media about what this experience was like and everything, it just goes to show you don't want to throw this guy out there and crush him, But I thought this was pretty cool, and it's got to be a good feeling for the Dolphins fans that you guys got to win in this fashion, that Tua got to go out there and you got to see him a little bit. He gets to get this experience under his belt. I think things are pretty decent in Miami, Like, you guys have been in pretty much every game you played this year, and you're 500. Like, relax, That was my sentiment a few weeks back when I saw the Dolphins fans all bugging out that they wanted Tua out there. I'm like, man, I've been in that boat where your team is kind of in games, you're losing and you're frustrated and you just want to see someone else play. Believe me, you want Fitz out there, you want Tua backing him up, learning, and it is what it is. Now let's talk about the Jets. Like I was saying, horrible. You see all these tweets popping up. Did these guys even prepare for this game? In the first half, they had more penalties than first downs. Like, that's just terrible, man. And I mean, you just see all the reactions from the Jets sports media. But listen, it all comes down to this, to me, is something that I really want to talk about. Gase has got to go. Like, how did Gase ever get all this prestige? If you guys recall, when he got the Dolphins job, when he first got into being a head coach, everyone was praising this guy, kissing his ass. And he's just been terrible. He's destroying teams. We just seen the whole situation with Le'Veon Bell. Gase was sitting there talking bad about Bell in the media, which was horrible strategically because they were trying to shop the guy for a trade. You know, so now you lost Bell. You got nothing for him. Your team took a cap hit. It's just a joke in New York. And Gates is a joke as a coach, man. Or Gase, I'm sorry, is a joke as a coach. He's got to go. I just don't understand why everyone was like so positive about this guy. We know what it is in the pros when it comes to players or coaches. You never know how someone's going to pan out at that NFL level. And I just think Gase is just the worst. So that's all I really got on this one, guys. I just want to kind of tap in with you guys and talk about this game. Anyone who's new to the channel, guys, make sure to subscribe. But more importantly, join the discussion. Let's talk some football. What are your thoughts on everything that I, touched on in this video with Tua, Fitz, the Dolphins, with Gase, the Jets, the dumpster fire with the Jets, and everything else? Let me know your thoughts. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. I need you guys to do that for me. I love making these videos, but I need the help within the algorithm. Every push of the button like that helps, so please do me that solid, and we'll be tapping in all season long with NFL content, as well as a lot of other topics I cover as well. Look forward to hearing what everyone's got to say in the comments, and I'm out of here. Peace.